What's good? What's good? Welcome to the Pro Wrestling Shoot. I am Jesse. Joining me as always, James. James, we got some pretty big news this past, well, I guess, what was it, yesterday that this came
Yes.
out? We were starting
Yeah.
to talk about it.
I think I put this in the air.
Yeah. So you probably did.
Yeah, I
probably,
wasn't kidding.
with last week's show, James said that he wouldn't be surprised if Saudis tried to dip their hands in the video gaming market. And sure enough, man, yesterday, September 29th, EA announces agreement to be acquired by PIF, Silver Lake, and Affinity Partners for $55 billion. Billion with a B, James. $55 billion.
And as we know, that's chump change to them.
That is wild. That is wild to think about. EA, everything that comes with EA is now going over to PIF, Silver Lake, and Affinity Partners. If you don't know, Silver Lake currently owns Endeavor. Endeavor currently owns TKO. TKO currently owns the UFC and the WWE. So, this could be big news for WWE Games. We don't know. I mean, as far as I sit right now, and as far as my knowledge goes, 2K has the licensing for WWE Games for a few more years, right? I don't know. Nobody knows how long that partnership is, but to my knowledge, they still have it for a few years. But it might not go. It might not go further than that with this purchase from.
Is this of we'll just buy you out? Why not?
The blood money reaches far, James, and I'm telling you what, the Saudis have now purchased EA, which now they own the football games, they own the soccer games, they own the hockey games, they own the UFC games, they own a lot of stuff, man. Sims, oh yeah, the Sims is now part of Silver Lake. You know what I'm saying? This is crazy.
So
this is crazy, man.
It's going to be a little different.
So now, currently, Silver Lake and PIF, Affinity Partners, all these guys, they pretty much own all of your major assets, right? Like, we're getting Wrestlemania this year in next year, 2020, or no, sorry, 2027. 2027, we're getting Wrestlemania in Saudi Arabia. We're getting Royal Rumble 2026 in Saudi Arabia.
They already control boxing.
They're starting, yes.
They already started Flag Football League. They just want to dip their hands in everywhere because their money says so.
Where does it end? You know what I mean? Where does it end? As Americans, we're going to let these guys just come in here and own every bit of entertainment that there is.
Money talks.
That's
just how it is
for America. Yep, and that's how capitalism works. Unfortunately, that is just the way it works, man.
You know,
it's crazy to think that.
Someone did say if they can impose their laws into the game. So like, oh yeah, you have women in the game? Yeah, they're going to be covered up. No skin. Somebody did make actually a post about that. Oh, FIFA, you want them in the game? They're covered.
That would be wild. That would be wild. I don't know how that would work. I don't think that they could do that with like WWE games. They don't, I don't know. We'll see. Or even UFC. UFC has women that fight. It's crazy to think about, dude. Crazy to think about. Big change is coming. $55 billion is a lot of money. And I'm also reading that they have plans, and these are all rumors, all speculation at this point. Obviously, nobody knows what this deal entails, right, for the future. But there's already speculation that EA could be heavily focused on AI going forward, and that's something that gamers in general were worried about, right? Like, we didn't want AI to take over our gaming because it takes all the creativity out of everything. The clunkiness is going to be there. It's going to be
they're cutting costs in every way they can.
It's going to be insane, dude, when you think about it. It's absolutely nuts to think about this deal coming through for and listen, I've stood firm on how I feel EA could handle WWE games, and I'm not a fan of it, right? Like, we've talked about it a lot on this show. I don't look forward to EA ever owning a WWE game or the rights. And let me tell you this too. If EA does eventually get the WWE games, I don't see it becoming a yearly release. They might just turn that into a full-on live service game. But I don't think it'll be a free-to-play live service game. I think you'll have to pay for it. UFC, you've seen what they've done with UFC, where the updates were coming in. You know what I mean? They don't release a yearly game with UFC, so that's something, right? Like you can get updated characters within the game, whatever the case may be. Doesn't mean that the gameplay itself will be fun. The only way that I can see the game standing the test of time, I guess, is by doing the same thing that Ukes did with Visual Concepts, right? Like they're passing over everything that they had, and EA is going to have to learn how to figure out how to decipher codes and all that stuff that was passed down from Visual Concepts, who was passed down from Ukes, right? So it could be an interesting thing to see, but if that's not the case and they want to rebuild from scratch, then I don't think that we would get a WWE game for a few years, because it takes them a while to do that. And then we're starting all over, man. Like everything that we've ever wanted 2K to add in the game, you're starting from scratch. Yeah, you're back to square one with EA. And to me, I'm not a fan of it. I'm not a fan of, somebody else getting this franchise. I know there's a lot of people that want to see 2K lose the license. I'm not one of them. I don't think that. I think there's still so much potential that 2K could pull off. And right now, with 2K25, and you've seen the potential in the gameplay itself. I mean, obviously, we had some game breaking stuff within 2K, right? Like, so there's those issues that obviously need to be resolved. There's data being wiped on the Xbox this year that still hasn't been addressed. It's been acknowledged, but it hasn't been addressed. And I don't think it's going to get solved, just like, the hair glitch that happened last year for 2K24. All the problems that we had, right? So, unfortunately, there's that. As far as gameplay goes itself, though, I feel like we've taken a lot of steps forward in the gameplay for 2K. For them to give it up now, I don't know. Like I said, I'm not a fan of EA possibly owning this license, and knowing WWE is going to fold to the Saudis, right? Like that's just what they do. They offer that much money, and like you said earlier in the pod, money talks, man. And there's no amount of money that Take-Two and 2K can throw at WWE to keep that license to compete with, Saudi Arabia and Silver Lake and Affinity Partners or whoever buys this.
The road to Saudi, as I put it last week, the Prince will have his touch on this. And, it's supposedly there is an account on Steam and they changed it. I forgot what their name was. I think it was like Saudi something. And now they changed their username to I Own EA. So if people are speculating, that's the Prince on there. It's an interesting take. I know Battlefield 6 is coming out very shortly. I know people are kind of worried, like, what does this mean for EA? What dramatic changes are going to come out of this? Wouldn't be shocked if WWE goes that route of.
And listen,
there could be a buyout period.
If EA gets the license and the game's good, then great. But if the game sucks, I don't want to hear any complaints from all the people that have been saying EA should take over the license. EA should take over the license, because we've seen what EA can do with wrestling games and their thought process. And hopefully if EA does eventually get the licensing, that they can get a team that's passionate about pro wrestling. That's the only hope, right? Like you can hope that they get a team that is passionate about wrestling and they want to learn how to make the best wrestling game possible. Right. That's what it comes down to. I know UFC, they try really hard. I don't know what it was about THQ and Ukes, but personally, THQ and Ukes, like they just knew about grapple sports, right? Like they knew about the UFC games. The UFC games under THQ was amazing. The wrestling games under THQ were the best that we've had. So it's hard to compete with that. Like, and don't get me wrong, don't hear what I'm not saying. I think that Visual Concepts 100% are fans of pro wrestling, and they know what pro wrestling is about, right? Like, at least the ones that I've talked to. They all know the backstories. They've watched wrestling for many, 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 many years. They're fans. Cornell's worked for NXT, WWE. You know what I mean? Like, he's a big fan of wrestling. So they know what professional wrestling is about, but all you can hope is if somebody else gets this license, that they just have somebody that's passionate behind it and wants to listen to the fans and wants to add in some of the things that they want. But man,
PIF did own at one point. I'm just looking like, what do they own? They at one point had majority stakes in Activision, Blizzard, and then they sold it off once it got acquired by Microsoft.
That's nuts. Let's shout out this chat, man. Joe Compton, what is good? Guys, Joe sent me something really cool. I knew about it for a while, but it just showed up in the mail yesterday. So he sent me a copy of Life is Fighting from Karrion Kross. But not only did he send me the copy, he signed me the red signed edition of the copy. And it's official, only 500 copies worldwide. And your boy owns one of them, thanks to Joe Compton. Joe, I appreciate you, brother. Like, you didn't have to do this. Once again, you didn't have to do this, but man, this is very appreciated. I don't even know if I want to read this or if I just want to put it with the rest of the signed collectibles and just get the audio version and listen to it at work or something. But
put it in the box.
But I don't want to bend it up or anything, man. And shout out to Killer Cross too, man. He showed us some love on Twitter, followed us on Twitter a while back, and he interacts with us, quite frequently. Like, pretty much any time that I've tagged him, he's interacted with us, which is pretty rad. I'm a big fan of Killer Cross. I was a big fan of Karrion Kross, so I'm looking forward to hearing his book. I don't know if I'm going to read this yet, but I'm looking forward to getting through the book and hear his story, man. So shout out to Joe, man, for that. That's pretty friggin' rad. I'm excited about this book, man. Thank you so much. My PWJ, what is good in the house? Devin, what's good? Hubbard Wrestling Weekly, what is good? Sorry, HW Weekly is the new brand. The new brand, man. HW Weekly. I will be on his show this Thursday, October 2nd. Go and check it out over on HW Weekly's YouTube channel. And come hit up the live chat with your boys, man. We're going to be doing insanely early Wrestlemania predictions for this year. So we're going to predict the card. It's going to be a fun show. It's not going to be anything really about current wrestling, but it's going to be just some prediction stuff. And, you'll get to hear our thoughts on the state of pro wrestling today, right? Like, go and check it out, man. Let me see here. MJB, what is good in the building? Tech, what is good? Good to see you. Conrad, what's good? Everything pro wrestling, guys. Go and give them a follow, a subscribe. Follow them everywhere, man. Great podcast, great wrestling family, and great friend of mine. Definitely worth your time. Go and listen to their podcast. It's really fun. Apex, what is good?
What's going on, Apex?
Cube, sorry, I didn't mean to skip you. Cube, what is good?
Cube?
I got Cube playing Skate. I've been on Skate nonstop, man. Like, I'll get on WWE, collect my daily reward from MyFaction, and then I'm out. Like, that's pretty much it.
Yeah, sadly.
Like, that's pretty much it for me.
Just a fun thing fun fact, because I'm looking what is PIF own? They actually have 3.5% in Take-Two.
Interesting.
2021.
Well, yeah, dude, they own everything. That's what I was saying. Like, these guys,
Nintendo.
These guys are insane. Like, there's so much, man. And Joe, shout out to Joe too, by the way. I'll get back to you in a second, awesome, Tech. Thank you so much for the membership, brother. You didn't have to do that. I appreciate you once again. Save your money, homie. We're in trying times, brother. We don't know what tomorrow is gonna bring us. Save the money, man. We ain't worth it like that, man. I appreciate you though. Thank you so much. Says EA will be the worst thing to happen to WWE Games. I hope not. And hopefully it doesn't happen. We're just speculating, obviously. They bought EA. just the way that WWE does business, I can 100% now see them eventually selling the rights and the licensing to EA.
Yeah, because how long is the what is it? The Crown Jewel show contract? When did they? I'm trying to remember how long the contract was with Saudi. Wasn't it like 10 years? And they got.
I didn't even pay.
It's
attention
close.
to
I
it,
think they
dude.
got 2 years or something.
I think that 2027 will probably be the first WrestleMania that I don't tune into, just because you already know. I think 2026 might not be a year that it'd be the first year that in my lifetime that I've ever skipped the Royal Rumble.
So so they signed it in 2018. It's a 10-year deal. So 2028 would be the end game, unless of course they're going to sign more.
Again.
Probably.
They'll sign
Wouldn't be
again.
shocked.
Yeah, they'll sign again, man.
Yeah.
Oh my God, this lust for money with these companies these days. Yeah. Disney is coming for us all, guys. That's a fact. Justin, what's good? I see it ruining wrestling games for sure with EA. I hope not, man. Like, all I can do is hope for the best. And hopefully, 2K still has, like I said, that I'm pretty sure these guys still have this license for years to come, but
you never know. There could just be hey, here's the buyout.
Here's a buyout. Yeah. Yeah. And
EA has always been, we always want to be on top of 2K.
We seen it with Peacock. We were supposed to get that final PLE with Peacock, and no, they left
said,
early.
Let's just hurry it up. Yeah.
Let's just hurry it up. Switch to ESPN, and that's what it is. So,
yeah.
Obviously, once again, I can't stress this enough. This is all just speculation at this point, right? Obviously, Silver Lake, Affinity Partners, and PIF, that is not speculation. They have actually purchased EA. That is the agreement. That is the announcement. So that is happening, but it doesn't mean that WWE Games is going anywhere. I'm afraid that the future is marked if history has shown us anything. That's all I'm saying.
Greed is 100% with them. So
yeah. I really do think WWE will burn themselves with this. I think so too. I think eventually, like this, and I don't want to be one of those like wrestling fans that's like doom and gloom. This is the end of WWE, right? Like WWE is just a monster corporation in itself, and it takes on a life of itself, really. But with the high ticket prices, I don't know if y'all seen WrestleMania ticket prices again this year. They're insane. They're even more than they were last year, which I didn't think was possible, but it is.
Wait till the Cena's last advertised match.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So, and you're seeing
ridiculous,
and you're seeing this effect slowly but surely on Monday Night Raws and SmackDowns, right? Like we're seeing pictures of like empty areas in the arena again, and we haven't seen that since what, 2019. So
yeah, around the time AEW was being talked about.
2021, 2022. 23 they started picking up. 24 and 25, that's when like they were at their peak, right? For but I mean, listen, they're not aiming at a fan base like us anymore, right? Like WWE is done with fans, longtime fans. They're now into the streamers that are making ridiculous amount of money to go front row and stream their experience at WrestleMania. That's who they're selling their stuff to. Celebrities.
We're all replaceable at one point. I've always put that out there.
Yeah.
You got what did they get average? Like 1.8 million viewers. I don't know what the Netflix number is. Someone's going to end up paying, my lady here, she wants to go to Raw. They're here the same week of Halloween.
Yeah.
$1,000 for front row. $1,000, $300 for nosebleeds. I understand it's California.
So the $1,000 for front row doesn't yeah, but it doesn't surprise me. But the $300 for nosebleeds in an arena, come on, man, like that's, I don't know. Even if I had that type of money, I wouldn't want to be spending that kind of money on the product that WWE is giving you. Like I'm just. Personally, for me, I'm not enjoying wrestling as a whole right now. You know what I mean? Like I'm not wasting my time watching wrestling because I think that all of it is crap. Like WWE, AEW, all the stories going on, everything that's happening in wrestling is not buying my attention, right? So I couldn't imagine paying this type of money to go and see a Monday Night Raw, to see the same ending, the same crap that they do every Monday night. It's, to me, it's, I don't know. It's played out. And I feel like a lot more fans are going to feel that way eventually, right? Like it's going to hit.
I didn't watch WrestlePalooza, and I'm like, okay, so
Me
it's
neither,
5 matches. Like, what happened to their average of getting like 8, 9, 10 matches? You know,
Yep. I skipped all out too.
That. I'm watching football. I'm watching baseball. Like I'm over it. Like it's already, you lost me out of there. You know,
I watched
the pay-per-views here and there, but
I watched a little bit of All Out. I caught maybe half of All Out, I want to say, up until like the coffin match. And then I had to go, right? I had a busy day that Saturday, so there was no wrestling in my plans. And once again, like, I'm not one of those fans that is, if I miss it, I'm going to just skip spoilers and go watch it later. I don't care about that. Like, I'm going to watch the spoilers and then I'm not going to watch your show. I'm just going to watch the clips and find out what happened. I don't, because your show's not as entertaining as it should be. I'm not going to waste my time to go back and watch, right? Like, I wanted to see like clips from AJ Lee and CM Punk, and I did. Right. I didn't care about Brock Lesnar. Still don't care about Brock Lesnar or Cena. So I skipped it all. Like it didn't bother me. Joe Compton with the $4.99 says, I paid $900 for a third row ringside ticket to WrestleMania or to SmackDown in 2023. Wow.
It's bad. It's bad. And it's bad enough that I was there at WrestleMania on the second day, and that was when the purchase happened. And all of us in that row said, well, if we ever see you again, it ain't going to be here.
Yeah, that's nuts, dude.
I went to NXT. It was doable numbers. I think I paid a little over $100 for front row. Wasn't a last minute sale. It was just it was just on sale. It wasn't a purchase ticket.
Yeah. Jacoby, what's good, man? Good to see you. HW Weekly Hubbard says, AI is the future, but that does not make it a good thing. 100% agree with that, man.
I kind of knew, in a sense, the pattern with NFL and WWE. Let's book WrestleMania here. NFL would have a Super Bowl here. They would have a certain pattern.
Yeah.
NFL went to Vegas, and then WrestleMania went to Vegas because they were charging outrageous prices. They would go to Florida or New Orleans, and they would just copy them. It was just a repeat thing. It was very weird. And now they're trying to sell the same pricing, and now you got Saudi Arabia in the mix.
Yeah. Well, it's good, Gabe. Good to see you. Did I miss something, or are we talking hypothetically? We're talking hypothetically if EA was to purchase the licensing for WWE. But with the type of money that the Saudis have, I mean, dude, there's no competing with that. Nobody is going to compete with that, right? Listen, 2 WrestleManias got skipped over, right? Minnesota and New Orleans. They got skipped over because Las Vegas, for one, and Saudi Arabia, right? Like, you're not beating those two bids. Like, if WrestleMania or if Las Vegas or Saudi Arabia wants an event, they're going to have the event. Nobody's matching that bid, man. It's insane to think about, like, the type of money we're talking about here.
Yeah.
2K greedy as F. Yeah. Wait until EA gets a hold of it.
Yeah, then it's going to be, we want you back. Sorry.
Wait till EA gets a hold of it. I'm telling you.
Yeah. Oh, besides Saudi, Trump's son-in-law is involved in this too. So I wonder
Trump's
that's going to...
Trump's son-in-law?
Yeah, Jared Kushner. He's a part of it.
Oh, so... okay. Let me read that.
But,
I'm looking into it right now.
Yeah, it is.
Oh, yep.
Yeah, he's involved.
Wow.
So I don't know.
Of course he is. Jeez. Yeah. Oh, man. I know I've been playing since WWE 2K22, but I am still so new to the wrestling games. I recommend going back and checking out the THQ games. I know they're older. They're not the best graphic. You know, you're not going to get the graphics that you do in 2K25, but I'd check them out, man. I think you might like it. He said, "Listen, bro, 2K needs a good what effing if, especially MyFaction." Yeah, Battlefield on Conan, nothing will change. Anthony says $500 for the game. Dang. The EA Def Jams were some of the best games ever made. True.
Those were fun. Yeah.
True. That is true. I'm not arguing that.
Yeah.
But the EA Def Jam games also didn't bring you a full-on wrestling experience. They had some cool interactions with environments for sure, but it was a street fight. It wasn't a wrestling game. So it's just, I know a lot of people like to bring up Def Jam games, but this isn't a wrestling experience. This is a street fighting experience. It's not a wrestling game, right? Like, it had some good movement and some good features involved with Def Jam games, but we're talking pro wrestling here. So I think a couple of the EA UFC games were all right. You know, they haven't perfected it because the ground game to me feels lame compared to what it used to be for THQ. So it doesn't feel as good, but that's just preference. That's all, you know, subjective, I guess. It depends on what these new fans like, because I do see a lot of people streaming the UFC games and they're having a good time with it. That's like their number one games. So if you were in my generation of gaming, you probably wanted to side with the THQ games. So let's see here. Yeah, 2K needs to do better. Best and believe you turn it to EA is going to be not good. I just can't be positive for this one. At least we know 2K cares. And like you said, our fans. Yeah. So like I said, yeah. Def Jam equals Aki engine. Yeah. So a lot of people like the Aki engine, but not everybody. QAEW Fight Forever. Not a lot of people like that.
I don't know
engine,
who mentioned on your, sorry if I misquoted, somebody mentioned, what if AEW tries to scoop in with 2K? If, you know, WWE Games goes to the EA way, 2K
That'd
is
be great.
open for business.
Yeah, but
will they do it?
That's what I'm saying. Like, it's all what ifs at this point. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And you're still waiting for a new game at the end of the day.
Yeah.
EA, I mean, that would be a swerve. Like, EA picks up AEW. You know what I mean? Could happen. I don't know. We'll see. Hire THQ for EA, problem solved. THQ isn't a thing anymore. You have THQ Nordic, not the same.
If anything, I think they're going to
same.
cut costs as much as they can. I mean, if it's rumored that they're going to go the AI route, they're trying to cut as much as they can.
Yeah. What's good, Matthew? Says, well, if AEW was looking for another video game partner, EA is out. Yeah. That's another thing, too. I mean, I would hope that EA would still see dollar signs in a wrestling video game of some kind, right? But knowing WWE, hey, don't make their game, you know?
Yeah. You sure you want to do that?
That's crazy. It's crazy.
Yeah, it's
Conrad over here. What's good, Golden Star? Good to see you. What's up, Zay Riders? It's good. Gruss, Ultra Pro Wrestling is the game we need to focus on. Show me some video, bro. You know what I mean? Like, I'm going to say this every time somebody comes in the comments and is like, Ultra Pro. Let me see the game. And then I'll talk about it. You know what I mean? Like, I'm excited for any wrestling game that comes out. Yeah. So, yeah,
we need some hope out there. We need more wrestling games. We need more options. Yeah. There's more interdependent scenes in wrestling. Like, it's the same with video games.
Yeah, I'm anxious to get my hands on a different wrestling game just like anybody else, right? I hate that we only have one per year and it's just WWE. I hate that. But it is what it is. That's what we got. So when Ultra Pro Wrestling releases some news of some sort, then I'm down, man. I rock with you because I feel like if I met you in real life, we would be cool. You just really down to earth. Hey, I appreciate you, man. Appreciate you. Jesse, by the way, when you tell us to save our money when we super chat and give you a membership, you only make us give you more money because you care. I don't make you give us anything. Like, don't, you know what I mean? If you ain't got money, don't send it to us. You know what I mean?
He's on his way to the bank, don't you know?
I'll tell you right now, like anything that you guys send in a super chat, YouTube takes like 40% of that. I just want you to know.
And Saudi just purchased YouTube.
Yeah, there goes the 40%. Now we're up to like 70%, right?
Yeah, the
Get a
prince
little
said,
portion
that's
of
mine.
it. So I feel like when you guys send super chats, you know what I mean? Like if you're intending to get like that full $5, that full $20, or whatever the case is out to us, we don't see it. we see like that split in half, you know what I mean? See a little bit of it, but that's
It's like the IRS.
yeah, it's brutal. Yeah, and that's not even counting taxes, right? Like that's just
Yeah.
that's like right off the top. YouTube takes like the 30-40% or whatever it is. So, you know, I feel like you guys are wasting your money that way. And I haven't made like no QR code for no like PayPal or Cash
this
App
whole
or
Saudi
anything.
thing is like, this reminds me of like Mercedes Monet going for every title. Saudi's looking at every gaming company to grab onto.
Yeah. It's nuts, dude. It's nuts.
Wait till they
The
own
WWE.
what do they own? They own a couple professional teams, soccer teams. Wait till they get involved in the NFL and NHL and all that.
The WWE Saudi contract will probably get extended. Frodo, what is good, man? Good to see you.
More than likely, yes.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah. Cobra the Dawn says it will be
Cobra?
worse. Look at Madden and NBA Live, no longer a thing. Yeah. AEW could pick 2K. You never know. Brandon, what's good, man? Good to see you. The Pro Hunter says the Pro Wrestling Shoot. Don't forget what Vince McMahon says. WWE will be owned by the Saudis.
I mean, he's the one that signed the deal with them in the first place.
Yeah.
In 2018.
Yeah.
Which I should look up how much that number was. It was up there too.
Are they going to try to get The Rock again and try and get ticket sales? Possibly. I honestly think that 2027 you might finally see that Rock versus Roman Reigns match. I think that. Honestly.
Yeah, that's the only thing. By the way, yeah, it was a 10-year, $1 billion. So that was scrap money compared to 55. Don't you wish they got 55 billion?
Yeah.
But
Let's see here.
yeah, you'll get a lot of dream matches.
He says, "Nah, 2K's got to go." All right, yo, I'm telling you right now, if you think that MyFaction is bad, wait until EA gets a hold of that. Wait until everything will be a live service. Like you want new superstars, $20, sir. $20 for
Don't
one
give me the
attire.
option. They're just gonna be dollar signs after.
Oh, yeah,
dollar
it's gonna be
signs.
dollars,
I get
yeah.
it. There might be some positive to it, but
Go log into Skate. You want to change your attire on Skate? Go log into Skate real quick and tell me how you feel. That's the EA, buddy. That's EA.
they already got another boxing event coming up.
Yeah. Yeah. Just for a hat, man, you're paying like $5.
Do you think,
Just letting you know.
with them purchasing EA, do you think the prices of games go up? Because what
They
are they,
could.
like 70, 80 retail? Are they going to go up 100?
Well, Xbox prices are already shooting up.
Same with
I
PlayStation.
think PlayStation's going up. Yeah, PlayStation's going up.
went up like $50, I think.
You have like the Switch 2 charging their ridiculous
Which
amount
they
for
got
video games.
stakes
So
on Nintendo, by the way.
I think everybody's going to be really surprised when GTA comes out in May, what the price tag is going to be on that.
Yeah.
I think that's going to be the game changer. Like as soon as GTA comes out. Here's the problem though. Games today, you're releasing these things half baked. You know what I mean? Like games today are not what they used to be, right? Like we're getting like 50 patches every single year per game just to fix issues in every game. It's not just 2K, it's everything. Like everything sucks now. You know what I mean? The games are, it just does not feel as good as what it used to be, man, to be a gamer. And that's what sucks, man. So they're charging more and giving less. That's everywhere. That's all across the board.
Microtransactions they're here to stay. They're not going away.
It's nuts, man.
I think the first glimpse was like Fortnite was one of the big giants, and then Call of Duty fell into it, and then everybody else. EA's already done that for how long? Years.
Yeah. Joe Compton with the $4.99 says WrestleMania 2027. The Saudis will want Macho Man versus Hulk Hogan. Not shocked.
If I'm not mistaken, somebody I'd have to look this up, but I remember the Prince. I think it was the first or second year that went over there. He requested Yokozuna.
Yeah.
The man is no longer around.
Yeah. Review King says, I'm glad I went to the 4 Manias when I did years ago, because with these prices, not happening again. Yeah, I'm glad I got to go to 2 of them. I did get to experience 2 WrestleManias, so I'm excited about that.
It's sad as a wrestling fan when you want to go to these events to the point of, oh yeah, I'll try to go to the event. I got to look last minute. Like it never used to be like that. It was like you have to go into the Ticketmaster waiting system and you can buy the ticket then and there. Now it's just, oh, well, hopefully someone sells it last minute. For
And wait until they catch on to that. They're just going to make them more expensive.
Oh, they're going to be sales are final.
Yeah. Wait until they catch on to that.
Somewhere
Hell Nah
Dana's
Jones, what's good, man?
This.
It says, hey, fellas, Jesse and James. Good to see you, man.
Let's go, Jones.
See here. VJC, what's good? If EA would get the WWE license, the WWE games would be so much worse. People would be begging for 2K. I fear that that's going to be the case, personally, but I don't know. What do I know? I've only played every single wrestling game.
I mean, the Prince is going to have to say. Maybe it's going to come true, like I said. Hey, put the whole TNA roster. I don't care if you own them. Don't own them. You're putting them out on there.
Matthew Lopez says it wouldn't shock me if there's back-to-back WrestleManias in Saudi. Not me neither. I mean, they did it with Vegas. Why not Saudi?
Yeah, UFC does it.
Wouldn't shock me.
Doesn't hurt them. They just tacked the Dana.
Let me see here. Yo, what's up? Just sprained my wrist while at work. I'm hoping TKO and Paul Levesque pay my hospital bills. Good luck with that, man.
Yeah.
Sucks.
Yeah, if you get a union.
Hope you get well soon, man.
Hopefully you're in a union.
Yeah, for sure. Between Crimson Desert 007, Witcher 4, and GTA 6, honestly, I don't care what WWE 2K26 does. They got some bangers coming out. For sure, man. Listen, I've been playing Skate nonstop since it came out. You know what I mean? And that game is bare bones. Like, I just enjoy the Skate games, but it has no story. You're literally doing the same missions over and over again just to unlock, like, I don't care packages, right? Rank up. Like, that's all you're getting.
It's very chill of a game. You don't need to get pissed off and throw your controller.
No, there's some spots that frustrate you for sure on this game. Like, we try to do some line spots that, I don't know, they get hard. Dude, I see people on TikTok all the time, and they're streaming it. Yes. And these guys are just doing the same line over and over and over again until they land it. It's hilarious, dude.
I know.
There's a lot of fun to be had on Skate, though, for sure.
Yeah.
Oh, wait. Did you guys see that the game inspired by Def Jam? It's called Underground World War. No, I haven't seen that. I haven't.
I have not seen anything of that. I'll check it out.
Yeah, and I agree. Def Jam was a good game. It's just different. It's not wrestling. You know what I mean? It's different. It's a different style for sure. I don't understand why Papa H stopped tribute to the troops in outdoor arenas. How y'all doing? Do you think the farewell pack will be around $15? Yes, I do. I think it's either going to be $15 or $20. I would say, if I had to guess, it would be 15 because that's what it was last year for, the Bray Wyatt pack. But we'll see. And I do expect it to be mid-October that we get that as well. I disagree. Def Jam Vendetta was indeed a wrestling game. Listen. Listen. Don't hear what I'm not saying. It is not it's not like a TV representation game. It was the Aki engine. Of course, it was like the same thing that was made by the people that made those wrestling games, right? So they had that kind of stuff in the game. But it was not like it wasn't that kind of wrestling game. Not for me anyway. Let's see here. Aki made those Def Jam games. EA published them. Let's be clear. Yep. Aki and Ukes are responsible for the greatest wrestling games. Yes, I agree. Would the WWE Games be a yearly title for EA? UFC wasn't a yearly title. We don't know anything. Obviously, like I said, man, at the beginning of this,
it's all speculation.
It's all speculation. Yeah. That's where we're at. Like, obviously,
would it be a yearly title? Yeah.
Obviously, 2K26 is coming out, right? 2K is making another game. I'm pretty sure we'll see 2K27 as well. Maybe even 28. I don't know. I know that they got the license for the next few years.
Yeah.
So we'll see what happens, man.
How long they would take to.
Yeah. Hayden says they're going to add TNA wrestlers for 2K26. We'll see. Hey, y'all, 79 viewers and only 19 likes. What are y'all doing, man? Run them likes up. Hey, thank you, T-Rex. I appreciate it. Yes, run them likes up. And if you're new to the channel, definitely subscribe to the channel, man. It helps us out a long way. It's a free way to support us, man. Just hit the subscribe button, right? I don't know why some of y'all got to be so damn greedy with that subscribe button. It's a button. Just hit it. Hit that bell while you're at it, too, man, so you can hear us when we're live, you know? This guy with another $4.99. Joe, save your money, brother. Joe. Save your money. Def Jam is to wrestling games like Die Hard is to a Christmas movie. Yo, hold on. That's where we're going to differ. Because I think Die Hard is a great Christmas movie.
It is a Christmas movie.
Yes. It's a great Christmas movie. Come on.
It was taken during Christmas. It's Christmas.
Yeah. You got a Christmas tree on there. You hear some jingle bells.
Gremlins. Have you ever watched that movie?
Yeah. Yeah.
That's a Christmas movie. I know people say, no, it wasn't. Like, it was Christmas.
Deals by Drew says CM Punk cover star 2K26 next year. We'll see, man.
I don't know. Somebody on there's going to have a turban.
This guy, if WWE Games ever leaves 2K, I'm throwing a celebration. Listen, man. Not everybody is going to take the stance of me, right? Like I'm not saying nothing. I personally don't want that to happen, but once it does, I'm telling you right now, if EA comes out and that game's a piece of shit, I don't want to hear anybody complain. Not one. I'm telling you, I'm going to hit so many people. I'm going to hit so many people with some dirty comments, bro, on Twitter. Like, James is going to have to delete tweets again because I'm telling you, I'm going to be a menace if this happens. That game better be good. If EA ever gets it, it better be good, man, because I'm going to let all y'all fans have it, bro. Because I've been saying from the beginning, do not let EA get this title. Don't let them get this title. So we'll see, man. I understand everybody's pissed off at 2K.
I get the frustration.
I get it. Trust me.
What is this?
And rightfully so.
The UFC games in the beginning, I think, PlayStation, Xbox 360 days, they were good, and then it just...
Oh, yeah.
It went to crap.
Yep.
At least for me. If other people felt like it was good, hey, you do you.
An invasion between NXT and TNA would be pretty good in my rise in either WWE 2K26 or 2K27. I'm not even watching the invasion that's going on now. Like,
you can't even say invasion. They changed it to showdown because
yeah, that's lame.
Of certain things.
He says, I can't pirate WWE games if it goes to EA. Dang it. Most of the best games today come from indie developers.
How does Saudi feel about mods? I don't know if they even care one bit. Are they going to be very transparent?
Yeah. Saudi Arabia did buy EA Sports, yes. That is
Piff.
That is a fact. Yep. Def Jam was an action and adventure game. Def Jam was more like Street Fighter. Yep. I agree. Even though 2K isn't perfect, but we probably take the little things for granted. That's what I'm saying, man. When it comes down to the gameplay by itself, listen, man, I get the frustration. So I'm not saying anybody is wrong to feel the way that the way they feel about 2K, you know, and visual concepts and stuff. I get the frustration. So it is what it is. I'm frustrated with them.
I think it's just
like
a weird
80% of the time. So
of why just one company making all the games? Why dominate the sports world? Like somebody else has to do it. I don't know.
That's WWE's fault. WWE wants that money now. And why am I going to shop around to multiple places?
Boxing has sucked for so many years.
Yeah.
It hasn't been the same. Like, just because you put celebrity boxing does not mean it's good.
See, now what I would like is if when it came time to negotiate with 2K, right? When it came time to negotiate with 2K, that WWE pulled their head out of their ass and they were saying, hey, we're going to take away the exclusivity, right? Like, we're still going to allow you to make WWE games, but you're not going to be exclusive to our license. That's what needs to happen, and that's what everybody wants, but WWE doesn't do business like that anymore. That's what I'm saying. Like, WWE just here, you can have the exclusivity. That's a part of their sales pitch, right?
Yeah.
Like, it's exclusive. You are the only people that get to make WWE games. This is huge. It's worth billions of dollars.
Yeah.
That's their sales pitch.
Yeah.
So we're not gonna see anybody else run a game at the same time. But that would be nice if WWE did pull their head out of their ass and say, "Hey, we're gonna let you make the games, but it's not gonna be exclusive."
Will
right?
they do
We're
it?
gonna shop
No.
around. They won't.
Yeah.
No.
The door's open. Like if somebody knocks on our door, and it's a good deal, hey, we're sayonara.
Yeah. Yeah. So it is what it is. T-Rex says, I dislike EA as much as the next guy, but they did deliver on the college football game when it came back, and they made improvements to Madden. The only monetized part of those games is the card mode. Yeah, I mean...
Yeah, the only reason Madden got an upgrade because it was contract year. College football, yes, because it was a big thing, and they finally made it a lot better after all these years.
Yeah. It is what Conrad, are you recording clips for me? Are you clipping it for me, bro? Clip this, brother. Send me them videos. Yeah. I'll shop it around. You know what I mean? I'm not exclusive to just YouTube. I'll throw my clips over on Instagram and TikTok and Twitter. Let's do it.
MJB
EA
don't
walks
throw that in there.
walks into 2K's office. We'll see, man. Celebrity Deathmatch was my game back then.
You know, I never played the game. Love the show.
I never played the game. That one I never played. So we'll have to see. I will have to disagree with you guys about not letting EA get the license to WWE Games, but 2K have to fix the universe mode pretty bad. Wait till EA gets it. I guarantee you they ain't gonna have no universe mode. You know, you're gonna have career, sir. The same.
You're gonna have to pay a microtransaction just to get access to that mode.
You have a career mode. That's what you're gonna get. Career.
You think MyFaction's bad? Oh boy! If you played Ultimate Team in any of these games, you're getting ripped.
I want to see.
I know a lot of people play it. I get it.
I want to see free roam in WWE 2K26, just like 2K18 and just like 2K19. They both had free roam, and I don't understand with WWE Games why they keep procrastinating instead of putting it in there. Yeah, listen, I've been saying it for a while. I wanted Road to WrestleMania back. It doesn't look like we're ever getting that back, so Showcase is what we're stuck with. Some free roam capability, at least for a story mode, would be good. My Rise, you can add it into My Rise instead of just taking it away to where they switch from character to character. You can have a free roam experience, you know, flying over to Mexico, flying over to Japan, and stuff like that, to where you get different scenery, right? I've said that.
All you're gonna get is
for a while
yeah, you'll
now.
get the island probably. It'll be called Crown Jewel or something. The princess statue right center. You'll be in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia. I don't care what it is. Just let me free roam in the career mode. Yeah.
And change the backstage too, man. Like I really enjoyed the way that 2K19's backstage was. I don't know if anybody else feels the same way, but I personally enjoyed going through gorilla position and then through the actual nice. Like corridors of the locker rooms and going into different rooms and stuff like that. Like I like that. Bring that crap back. Yep. Like get rid of this like generic ass backstage area that we have right now. Like I not a fan. Never have been. Like you'll never catch me playing backstage brawl ever. Like I don't
unless
play.
MyFaction says so.
Yeah, that's about it. That's about it. Exactly. Wouldn't surprise me if Madden gets a mode like the island.
Don't put that in the air.
Don't put that out in the ether, man.
Yeah.
Mark Cuban could have bought EA. People forget that he wanted to buy out New Japan to compete with WWE, even though he was talking out of his ass, and it never happened.
I don't even think the man's ever watched wrestling. I mean, that's the reason why he sold out with the Dallas Mavericks, and they went down the shitter.
Apex Trill says, Celebrity Deathmatch, what you know about Clay Fighters or Killer Instinct? I remember Killer Instinct. That was a good game. Man. That was the competition to Mortal Kombat back in the day. Was Celebrity Deathmatch the MTV show with Teddy Hart and Jack Evans? It was.
No, that was.
It was on MTV.
Wrestling Society X or whatever, something like that. Celebrity Deathmatch was an MTV show. It was like a cartoon one with celebrities. I'm surprised they haven't brought it back with AI.
No, Ace, that was Wrestling Society X right there.
Wasn't good.
Wish
I
they'd
can
bring
tell you
back Here Comes the Pain Backstage or something similar. Yeah, where you can just go to multiple different areas.
Mm-hmm.
That's sort of what 2K19 was. If they would have just built off of that Backstage that they had from 2K19, I feel like you could have added that thing to where you can go out into the streets and go down the, in different parts of the city or whatever. You could have added on to it.
Here Comes the Pain had a
But-
unique backstage where you can like go on a treadmill and boost up all the way to get a signature and a finisher. That would have been a nice addition.
Keyframes compared to mocap, man. That's what it is. So they would have to keyframe. I don't even know if they mocap a lot of the backstage props that you're able to run into and things like that. But either way, yeah. When you look at like Here Comes the Pain, and you look at the 2K games that we have today, it's night and day, dude, compared to what you used to be able to do in these games. Like you used to be able to ride the forklift, drop the boxes.
The helicopter back in the day, hovering down for a minute.
There was lots of stuff that you could do, man.
Yeah.
Hades 2 is the most winning game of the year. The most winning game? I don't know.
Definitely winning game of the year. Is that what you're prefacing, Byron?
Yeah, I'm not sure. I fear the exact same way 2K19 had the best backstage. Mark Cuban is a billionaire, but he doesn't just got 55 billion sitting around. Yeah, no.
No, but he probably could get a group that could accumulate that much.
That's true. Claymation.
Oh,
they should add a mode where you can play in the universe mode in a different era, like the Attitude Era. They got to get they could do that, but if you're looking for like the roster wise, you gotta wait to see who's available, right? Like we never know who's gonna be in these games legends wise, because we don't know who could sign what. A lot of people think that if they have a Legends deal, then that automatically makes them in the game, right? Torrie Wilson had a Legends deal for years. We've still yet to see Torrie Wilson return.
The Giant wants to pay the money. Hey, yeah, we'll pay you being in the game.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's always been like that,
Yeah. I thought you were about to say him stealing the money.
That
Sorry
too.
about it. Didn't Mark Cuban get RKO'd by Randy at Survivor Series 03? I can't
even remember. Jeez, I know he's been at the shows.
Mark Cuban owned Access TV, which was airing New Japan a while back.
I remember
The
that.
way WWE are run nowadays for the games, it's like WWE Games took the fun out of the gaming instead. A free roam, they put in the island in there, and it sucks. I don't like it. I'm not a big fan of it. Yeah, the island it's very bare bones.
They got inspiration from 2K or from the NBA side and just figured, oh, well, maybe it'll transpire. No.
Yeah. I want games to be fun again, especially when it comes to WWE. I agree.
The silliness, the arcade style.
Yeah. 2K desperately needs to bring back a ranked mode for us competitive online players.
That ship has sailed. You got to play like a jobber.
Yeah, dude, that ship has always sailed. I'm like competitive online ranked, bro. Come on, that's been cooked.
You were
since
literally
the
in a
beginning of
tournament
time.
and the guy jabbed you.
Yeah, that's been cooked since the beginning of time, man. Like the women's toe kick. Remember us floating into the air? You had to do some pretty crazy stuff.
I played MyFaction
on ranked.
I play to get a card and then I bounce.
Yeah, dude, I've never had fun like playing ranked matches other than just like when me and you decided to go and troll people.
I didn't mind it because I was like, 06, 07, like I was that good, and then I was
right, but
ranked for all the years. Like I know you weren't a fan of it, and I was. Like I wasn't an offline person. I was like most of the time when you bought the games, it was all right. What to do online? That was the first thing.
Yeah. Well, I was a fan of online play. It just wasn't the ranked play because I felt like you couldn't enjoy a wrestling experience. Like you're playing who can cheap who the fastest. That's what it was.
Who can exploit the game, and then
I don't have fun that way. Yeah, it's not fun. So I don't know.
Not to mention boosting.
Yeah, if WWE gets sold to the PIF, you can best believe the roster would jump ship like rats on the Titanic. Yeah,
I would. I don't know. I think that dollar sign on their contract would say otherwise.
This guy says, I think Saudi is old school. Yeah. Would you say that mocap ruined wrestling games? No, I wouldn't say that. I like mocap. I feel like you need, it requires a lot more to get everything that we need in the game. That's for sure. They need a lot more time to mocap things. That's the reason why we don't have as many rivalry actions, because you don't, or cutscenes, you know, because you have to mocap that kind of thing, right? Like all the stuff in My Rise is mocapped. So that's why they don't do as much as like the free roam and all that other stuff. It's more of like a copy paste job.
I got a phone call.
Yeah, you're good. Yeah. It's more like a copy and paste job, and that's why we're missing a lot of things within the game, right? Cutscenes. If they bring back Story Designer this year, or well, next year, I guess, if they bring back Story Designer, they would have to bring a lot more motion capped cutscenes to come with it. So there's a lot that goes into it, but I wouldn't say that it ruined it. If you're looking at it from a fun aspect, I don't think that anything is going to be quite like the Here Comes the Pain. Like if you wanted like the full on arcade experience, then yeah, motion capture probably wasn't for you, and you liked the hand drawn animations. Like that's what it was. So it is what it is, man. Hey, you want to get a couple of these?
Yeah, of course. Never heard of Hades 1, let alone 2. Yeah, same here. Apex. Excuse me. What if we get 2 separate WWE games from both companies? I don't know if they would do that. WWE just seems very, like, point on. It's either one or the other. We're not doing both. I don't think so. It's not like a Call of Duty. I mean, I could see it maybe in a Call of Duty sense. You know, you have Activision, you have Treyarch. One gets released, then the other one gets to released the year after. I think they would just boil it down to one company. Mustafa Ali is back. Yeah, I've heard he's done good work on TNA. 2K and EA should really be competing in wrestling games, to be honest. Yeah, I mean, we had that in the day. You know, 2K had NFL Live, missed those games, or NFL 2K, and then you had NBA Live. I mean, they've always been a competing factor with each other. So, Bay Area boys, WWE 2K ain't going nowhere. They make it too much money right now where they're at. You would assume that, but I mean, there's some greed sometimes. You can just buy out the contract. I don't know how much they would pay them, but it's, you know, I mean, EA's already sold to Saudi, PIF and all that, so you never know. They could go for it if they see something of it. I mean, you could see them go, hey, let's take advantage. Let's just buy 2K. We'll take over GTA and stuff. You never know. And I don't understand about MyRes why they keep putting the phone in the game. The phone is annoying. We've already have social media in real life. Why do we need it in the game? That's boring. Yeah, just the whole thing of MyRes. The whole thing is just, all right, talk to this person, rotate to this person, rotate to this person. The phone thing, it's weird. I've never been a fan of the whole phone thing. We need free roam, honestly. It's very bland.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of social media today. So to see it in everything kind of sucks. You get on a game to get away from social media, and then you got it right back in it. So
right,
kind of lame. To be honest, like 90% of the time, I usually play standard 1-on-1 matches. I never play backstage or any gimmick matches. Wow, that's crazy. Conan said on his podcast that he doesn't mind. I hate referring to Conan, man. Conan said on his podcast that he doesn't mind being in the WWE Games, but haven't contacted him personally. We do need that AAA, a AAA pack. We can get blonde hair Eddie and Art Bar. Yeah.
To quote Conan, they're not going to Americanize it. They're not going to Saudi Arabian it.
Yeah. Won't happen, but I wouldn't mind 2 games by 2 different companies, maybe one current roster and one Monday Night Wars. Yeah, I don't understand to this day, like why, because we used to get 2 different games, right, by the same companies. Ukes and THQ both made Legends of Wrestlemania. So it's like, why wouldn't 2K utilize that? Maybe it's just the team that they have. It's not as big of a team or something. I don't know. It seems like a pretty big team over at Visual Concepts, but
Yeah.
maybe it's a time constraint, right? Because they are adding a lot more content when it comes to 2K25. Like, we've gotten a ton of content. Unfortunately, it's just all locked behind paywalls. But that's what it is. Like, they are adding new things, except for the infamous World Tour. I don't know what happened to World Tour.
Yeah,
It's not here.
I mean, shout out
So-
to Witty. I know he keeps saying October. I mean, we put it out there like when they go on the Japan tour, maybe
Yep.
that's when you get it.
That was my prediction too. As soon as they go on the Japan tour, and then
what
we get
fears
Japan.
me, I don't want this idea out there, but what's it gonna put out there that hey, you want this extra World Tour spot? You got to pay for it, bud.
Yeah, don't put that out in the ether either, man. That would seriously piss off the consumer
That would
base.
really-
Like, I think everybody's fed up.
This would really
Enough.
hey, that's it. We're done. We're going to EA.
Exactly. King Carter, what's good? Exactly. I would prefer to have them both compete against each other to bring out the best in each other. Yeah, me too. That's competition is key, man. And you can't convince me otherwise that without AEW Fight Forever, you wouldn't see a lot of the cool features that you see in gameplay today when it comes to WWE 2K24.
Go back to the 90s.
and
WCW, WWF. It worked.
Yeah. So
Nowadays, it's no, I'm just gonna buy you out and shut you up. That's how it is.
regardless of whoever gets this license, man, like even if it stays with 2K, man, I would really hope that we do see something in the future that has like a Monday Night Wars type game, like it's its own thing, right? Like here's the Attitude Era game, right? It's a whole different gameplay, a whole different experience. Like, why couldn't we get something like that and still have your yearly 2K games, right? Like, I don't see why these guys couldn't do that. You would obviously need another team to be putting that together while the main team is working on 2K, but let's get it done, man. Like, let's release more wrestling games at least, you know?
Yeah.
That would be my, I don't know.
Would they
That's
do
just
it?
me
I
thinking
don't
out
think
loud,
so.
I guess.
I don't see it, but
I don't see it either, but it just sucks.
we'll
that
just
we
put our bread and butter
we're here.
on one game, and that's it.
Yeah. Ethan Page is the best in 2K25. I'd only pay to play as Ethan and Jacob and Braun. No, because they okay. Those are your favorites. That's good, man. I'm glad that you enjoy them. My personal favorites in 2K currently right now are Aleister Black and Penta.
Mhm.
Like those are my two favorite like go-tos. Mark Henry's surprisingly I've had a lot of fun with Mark Henry.
I was gonna say that, yeah.
And I was not excited about Mark Henry coming into 2K25 because we've had him, and I was more excited for D'Lo. But since we've gotten Mark Henry, I actually enjoy using Mark Henry.
Yeah. I was all bummed
He's
like,
fun.
oh, we should have got Sexual Chocolate, and then we got World's
Yeah.
Strongest Man.
Well, they
or
got a
Hall of
tires that
Fame.
you can go get for Mark Henry. Yeah, right now
Yeah.
you can. I haven't gotten them yet, but
It was annoying to play every Mark Henry in MyFaction online. Bunch of jobbers.
were they all running him? On
Oh yeah, I was
on-
too. I think
okay.
there was one gamer. I
the
can't remember his
Galaxy
name.
Opal.
Oh, there's already another Galaxy Opal coming up soon. I'm already
Oh, is
done
there?
with the MyFaction rank. Yeah, it's a LA.
Oh, it's in
LA9.
rank. That's where you
No,
get the
but it's
Galaxy?
gonna be used.
Oh, okay.
That's all it is. You might as well use that card. It's a top one.
JB, what's good, man? He says, free roam, but be able to talk to GM and ask for matches or title shots. Yeah. That'd be cool. What fan base is 2K trying to reach? Is it the old fan base of WWE Games or is it the new fan base of WWE Games? 2K needs to find a middle ground on both sides. EA shouldn't get WWE game licenses at all.
Hey, that's how I feel about the shows. It feels like once the Netflix thing happened, what was everyone's thing? They don't care about us. It's about the new fan base that's never watched wrestling.
Here's the thing, man. I don't think 2K is trying to reach out to like the wealthy. If that's, what people think. Like I don't think that's the case. I think this is the middle ground, right? You're not forced to play MyFaction. You're not forced to have FOMO, a fear of missing out on these Persona cards. Let me tell you, these Persona cards are really not that good, right? AJ Styles, this new one that just came out, I got every Persona card in the game right now. It's okay. I've used that AJ a couple of times. You know what I mean? He's all right, but it's still just AJ Styles. And, you know, he's got cut hair. He has the same entrance motion, the same trons. You got the new music. So you got the theme and you got a new model looking, right? Like that's it. These Persona cards are really not that good. They're not worth the money that people are paying for them either, including me. Like they're not worth my money, and they won't get my money next year. I've already decided that. They won't even get any more money from me this year. Like I'm done. Like I haven't even had any interest to go on to MyFaction really. I'm getting like the free rewards. And I grinded for the AJ and all the other Persona cards that I got. Actually, I take that back. I do not have every Persona card in the game now because I don't have the Bruised Cody. And I think that's it. I think that's the only one that I don't have is the Bruised Cody. But that's all I'm missing. And then I think I am missing one of those toy ones, but I don't care about that crap.
Yeah.
So, yeah. It's just not worth it, guys. It's not worth it. And personally, I don't think that they're forcing anybody to go in there and play. I think that it's just they don't, and maybe they do understand this. Gamers have that fear of missing out, right? Like they want everything unlocked in their game.
FOMO. It's honestly, I think it is a distinguishment with like old fan base and new. Like you do have a lot of old fan base chime in like when something's missing, or I want this and that. And then the new fan base is, well, I want microtransactions. That's just the regimen. You go from Fortnite, you go from Call of Duty. Like there's something, there's a paywall. You're not being forced to, of course, pay. You know, and I get it. It is a case of FOMO. You know, if there's really something cool, you'll pay for it. If not, you don't have to.
Wolf says,
a lot of people paid for Goldberg.
Yeah.
You'd be, and I know I heard a lot of people saying,
twice.
I'm not paying for it. I'm not paying for it. A lot of people paid for it.
I paid for it on Xbox and I paid for it on PlayStation. So, but I paid for it on Xbox because I wanted to be able to capture the content. Eventually, I'm just going to bring the PlayStation in here and I'm just going to capture all my content that way because I have everything on the PlayStation. So, yeah, like once that, what's it called? The Farewell Edition comes out. Like once that comes out, I probably won't have that for the Xbox. I'll probably just get it on.
And guess what? So many people, minus us, are going to pay for Lesnar. As much as people want to say, and I get it, you know.
Yeah, it's gonna happen.
Yeah,
that's probably gonna be their best-selling pack for sure. Because of Lesnar.
Oh yeah, that's it. Yeah,
it's crazy. Wolf says, "What's y'all's top 5 favorite retro games of all time?" Starting at number 5, I would have to say WCW NWO Revenge. That I'll put that number 5, right? 5, and then I'll put number 4. I would have to say No Mercy. I'll put No Mercy there.
Got to put that one.
Yeah, number 3, I'm gonna say Here Comes the Pain, right? Number 3 is Here Comes the Pain. Number 2, SmackDown versus Raw 07, and number 1, SmackDown versus Raw 2011. Like those are my.
Wow, 06 didn't make your list, huh?
Nope. Those are my top 5.
I was at 06, 07. Here Comes the Pain. Got to put No Mercy.
07 was my first experience online for a wrestling game.
Yeah, 06 I think was my first time playing the game. Actually, no, WrestleMania. The one WrestleMania game that was terrible on the Xbox or GameCube.
WrestleMania.
Was it
Legends
GameCube?
of WrestleMania? Oh, you're talking about WrestleMania 19 or 18?
Yeah. Yes, it was. I didn't like it.
Okay.
I think it was on the GameCube.
A lot of people love that game. I was not a fan of WrestleMania 19
I thought
or
it
18.
sucked.
Yeah, I wasn't a fan of those games. I liked Day of Reckoning. Like Day of Reckoning.
Day of Reckoning, of course,
was a lot of fun. And I thought that for the graphics, it was way ahead of its time. Like I thought that the graphics were really good in Day of Reckoning. I don't know. Yeah. GTA MJB with the 199 says GTA 6 is to be on 2 new PlayStation systems. Yeah. I seen this meme the other day that said on PS2 we got 3 GTAs. And it says GTA 5 was on 3 different PlayStations.
It was like, also on 2 different discs, wasn't it?
Yeah.
2 or 3 discs?
Yeah. At first. Yeah, at first it was. Yeah, crazy. Like NHL was 2K and EA Sports. Yeah. we'll see, man. They just need to take the island and my rise out and put story mode. Well, so here's the thing. I'm gonna stop you there. The island is not going anywhere. Like that is a future stable. That's what they're gonna be working on. I mean, it might not be called the island, but it's definitely not leaving. Unfortunately,
It'll go away when the bloodline goes.
Yeah, the island will go away, but you'll get like another city in replacement of the island. That's what it's gonna be.
I don't know what they would call it. I don't want to know.
Yeah. WWE 2K miraculously got better after AEW Fight Forever. Yep, and that's why I always said competition is key, man. Like, you want to have more wrestling games out. I'm sure that once Ultra Pro Wrestling hits, shelves, and they see some of the features that fans are loving in Ultra Pro Wrestling, we're going to see a lot of those features enter in to a WWE game. So
sorry, watching a Dodger game, home run.
Yeah, home run.
Otani. Yeah, this was not on my bingo card of Saudi getting into the gaming industry, especially EA of all places.
Yeah. See here, Gunner, what's good, man? Jesse and James, what's up? I will be watching through my TV, so I won't be able to comment, but I will keep watching the video and supporting you guys. Hey, I appreciate you, Gunner. Thank you so much.
Go Red Sox. Sorry, Conrad.
Lieutenant Dan, what's good, man?
What's up, Dan?
What's good? Good to see you. Arias, what's good? 2K needs to be next gen only. PS4 and last gen Xbox.
I'll give Saudi this. If they can do that and make it next gen, I'll give them that. Because I don't know how long we're going to.
You think it's going to take that long to get next gen? Like 5 years down the line?
I think
finally on next gen.
How many consoles do you think the Prince has?
God, everything. My answer to MyFaction next year: PC mods. Yeah. I think that's where everybody's kind of at right now with it, man. Dummy account, yeah, it says it feels like people care more about the theme songs than the actual wrestlers you get from the Persona card. Yep, me too. Which is why we say Slow Chemical Kane and not 2003 Kane. Yes. Yeah, and that's a fact. That's a fact. Yeah, we definitely only like the themes. I don't care about his alt attire, man. There are so many fantastic creators that are out here making these alt attires. If I want alt attires, I know where to find them. You know what I mean? So just give me the theme. Like, that's why I want that character. Like, we have great people like What's the Status, Witty, and all these other mods, Amazing, Will Amazing, sorry, that are doing the hair glitch, right? And changing people's hair and making, taking the hair off, making it shorter, making it longer. It doesn't matter. Like, they're putting those mods or glitches into the game already. So if I want like a retro Mark Henry or a bald Mark Henry, right? Like, chances are I can find them on Community Creations. So I don't need the Persona card per se. And a lot of these guys too that are doing these glitches and hacks into the game, they de-age the character a little bit. So they look better than what 2K could give you in a Persona card. 9 times out of 10.
Shout out to Joe Mashups for doing that a lot.
Well, yeah, but that's a straight PC mod. Joe Mashups is dope.
Oh, well, yeah.
And shout out to like mod or AEW modder, Fight Forever modder. I think that's his name on Twitter.
AEW, yeah. Mod Forever, I think it is.
Mod Forever, yeah. So he is phenomenal to follow. If you guys are still like AEW Fight Forever, dude, that guy does, like, if you have a gaming PC, there should be no reason you guys are not modding these games because it makes the experience so much better. I have a video that's going to highlight a lot of the mods as soon as I can get around to it, but I got some good footage from Grix. Shout out to Grix and his team. They have gotten me some footage that I will be putting in a video here soon, and I want to highlight all the stuff that you can do in mods. And dude, it's phenomenal. If you're not playing on a game, if you're playing on a gaming PC and you're not modding, I don't know what you're doing. Like that's all I have to say. Like, these games are 20 times better with these mods. So Joe Mashups, you can get all these packs instead of paying hundreds of dollars for Persona cards, right? Like, you can go and sign up for these guys' Patreons, right? And get access to some of these mods. Like, it's so much better than spending your money elsewhere, right? Like, I don't know. Personally, that's how I feel. But shout out to the mod team. But yeah, AEW Mod Forever. Go and check them out. Like, he has done some crazy work and it looks phenomenal. So it's a lot of fun to watch what these modders do in these games, man, for sure. More D'Lo Brown. Drew 2K said you should care about the island more.
No.
Yeah, I don't care about it. If you can give me a cool online experience, what took me out immediately, there was two things, right? Took me out immediately from the island was you can't really have a fun experience with friends. You know what I mean? Like,
It's just
you
a
can't do tag team
showboat with
matches.
your
I can't go and spectate friends' matches. Nothing. I can't do none of that.
And guess
And
what? You could do it on the NBA side.
Yeah. Oh yeah. You can do a lot more than that.
To
On the
me,
NBA
it's
side, you
a
can
it's
do
a
lot of stuff.
pissing contest. Like, okay, I can invite my friend. Oh, hey, you couldn't afford this. You're poor. You know, that's what it seems like. Oh, I bought all this and that. That's all.
It sucks too, because if you're in a lobby with a friend and then you just pop into a store by accident, like, you guys can't even go in a store together. Like, you pop into a store and pop out, you're automatically in a new
And all the
server.
matches are the same for every
Yeah.
like you go to the superhero one, it's this match. You go to the White Six House, it's this match. Like, it's very bland. It's just one of, it's like MyFaction with the rank system and the player matches. Hey, this is the match of the month and this is the match of the month.
Yeah. And the other thing that took me out of the island too was that you can't have face textures, because they don't want you to take logos online. So they're so afraid of having like bootleg Jordans that you can't take an image, online. Sucks. Like, I don't like that. Like, you have to just get creative, I guess, with a face more for something. But I wish that we could have the face textures in there at least, and I could pick my attire and have a better attire. I don't know. It's kind
The
of
island is like Vegas. What happens on the island stays on the island. If you can't buy it, you can't buy it.
Yeah. Everything pro wrestling. Mod Forever is cool. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
He's a fun follow. So definitely go and follow him over on X. He's great. All those modders, Grix, Joe Mashups, Will Amazin', obviously Status. Pretty much everybody follows him already.
Oh,
but,
yeah.
Yeah, like all those guys. Then there's more too. There's countless modders that I've been following that I probably just couldn't tell you their Twitter handle because I don't pay attention like that. But I'll get a list of them, man, and get them to you guys. But they're fun follows, man. Like, that's the only reason why I like getting on Twitter, is to see some of those guys and what they do. So I'd rather pay these Patreons than 2K. Their work is incredible and not half baked like what we get from the devs.
Mm-hmm.
I'm stuck on the Cody bot mode.
Oh, jeez. Yeah, I can see your frustration.
Everything in that game is made to extort money from our wallets. Yeah, that's what it seems like. It happened when just earned. It happened when just earned.
Are you saying you just got Goldberg and Nikki?
I don't know.
Because I haven't even used them. I haven't used them since
I haven't used them either.
released.
I bought them on 2 consoles and haven't used them. I recorded their intros.
The only thing was to beat down Goldberg. That was the only thing I liked about it.
Just to let you all know, the WrestleMania game y'all are talking about is WrestleMania 21 and WrestleMania 18. So they have WrestleMania 18, 19, and 21. So they have those 3 games.
I think it was 21 that I played then.
I remember WrestleMania 21 on the original Xbox. That was the one that was on.
Whichever one was on GameCube, I think.
That was 18 and 19.
Okay.
Yep.
Terrible.
So, yeah.
I thought they were terrible. I didn't like them.
Are you talking about the game where you're using I can't remember who, I think you're Triple H and you're like running around like the mall and you're attacking the security guards and stuff? Is that the game?
No, not that one. That was the fun one.
That's 19.
Okay, maybe
that's
I'm thinking of
WrestleMania
18.
19.
I don't remember. Maybe it was Xbox I'm thinking of. I don't remember. This is years ago.
So the original Xbox had WrestleMania 21.
I think that was the one I played, and I thought that was
I bought the original Xbox to get my hands on WrestleMania 21, and I wanted to play Raw and Raw 2.
I never played Raw or Raw 2. 21 I had because my uncle had an Xbox.
Yeah.
I played it, and I thought, oh, this is garbage.
Oh, he's saying his data got erased after he earned Goldberg and Nikki Bella.
Ooh.
That's rough, dude.
Yeah.
Sucks. VJC says WrestleMania 21 on Xbox sucked. Yeah, it did.
Yeah, it was.
I bought my ass a whole ass
Who made
console
that
just
one?
to play that. Oh man, I'd have to go look it up.
Was it THQ?
I think it was THQ though.
Oh, jeez.
THQ made all those games, dude.
Oh, yeah.
That's what I mean. Like they made multiple games per year, so it's crazy that we only got one per year now. It is what it is.
Oh yeah, it was THQ. Yeah.
Yep. Shocker. Out here just cooking. THQ was dope, dude.
Yeah.
Miss them days. Listen, guys, we will be on Hubbard Wrestling Weekly this Thursday. So go and check us out over on his channel. It's HW Weekly over on YouTube. I'm not sure if Conrad's on the show too, but I think Everything Pro Wrestling will be a part of that as well. If not, catch me over there. We should have a video for you this week too. Family birthdays this week. So got the daughter's birthday coming up tomorrow. And I do believe there was something else coming up on. Oh no, it was just Thursday. So tomorrow birthday, Thursday, I am gonna be on
Conrad City
HW
is
Weekly.
there.
Okay,
He will be on there.
So catch us and Everything Pro Wrestling over there, talking some way early predictions for WrestleMania 42. Yeah, 42. That's the one we're on, right?
Habibi, the attendance record is.
yeah. We got some good content on the way, man. I got some great stuff planned, so stay locked in with us, man. See you next week right here. Pro Wrestling Shoot. Take it easy. Peace.